Can you talk about what you have learned from doing this mastercopy?
What I've learned from this mastercopy after grand artist Leonardo Da Vinci. It's a great question. Actually, it's part of my self-teaching process. Soon after I left school, I realized that I need to figure out my own path of drawing, and I need to get out of the shadows of all my previous teachers and find out my own path. And I look through the pictures in my art history book, and this drawing from Leonardo really fascinated me, really attracted me a lot. I couldn't figure out why. I know I love it, but I do not understand why I love it. So a very simple way to find out the reason is to make a copy of it, because when you're looking at the drawing, you're looking maybe 10 minutes, right? And it's a lot of time for looking at a drawing. But if you actually copy that drawing, every single line, every little variations of light and shadow, you actually observe that drawing very, very carefully. Every single details, from the big design to the final visual effect. And during the process, you learn so much how to draw. But this drawing is a silent teacher for me. The drawing, of course, cannot talk, right? But I kind of trying to talk with the artist in my mind. What do you mean this line here? For example, there are some lines he didn't erase, probably because he used the charcoal and the chalk on a toned paper. So I try to ask myself which line is the best one he was trying to fix the problem. For example, the contour of the arm, he tried to find the best position of the line, and he changed several times. So I wonder if he had a perfect eraser, or if he had enough time, would he erase the wrong lines and only leave the perfect contour of the arm? I guess probably he will. But the drawing sometimes looks so perfect, sometimes looks like not finished yet, especially under the knees, the lower legs, the feet. I can see his potential. There is a huge space what he wants to do, but didn't finish it yet. Or probably that's what he means to make it look like sketches under the knees, but I do not think so. Why? Because when I look at his painting, for example, that one. Could you show that one, please? Okay. That painting was made similar as this one, similar period of time. So he was a perfect artist, and he wanted to achieve a perfect level of artwork, including his drawings and paintings. So I guess if nobody disturbed him, nobody disturbed the working process of this drawing, he probably would finish the entire drawing on the same level as the heads, the portraits, the bust part of the picture. So when I'm trying to do this copy, I'm trying to think what he didn't say and what he mean. and I try to be as faithful as possible, as honest as possible. But always, it's easy to say, but difficult to do. You think you could understand what I mean, but actually when you copy it, you know how difficult it is. And I still have questions in my mind because I use different materials as he did. He used pencil, charcoal, and toned paper and yellow ochre color on it. That's not my range. I use pencil, mechanical pencil, and color pencil to try to fill it. So there's a difference, but it's all the same for me for now. So I'll continue doing copies from this drawing until I finish my self-teaching process, until I could understand how to draw human beings, 4 or 5 people as a group, how to draw them like sculpture, how to show the warm skin, the texture and the temperature of these figures, and the relationships between these people in this beautiful work. I think by doing the copy, it teaches me to be very, very humble and very, very tamed, and I see my limitation and I see my ambition. Not ambition actually, it's honesty, because when you're really eager with this drawing, you want to make it the best you can, not to compete with this artist, but you want to see how far you can go with drawing. You want to see, oh, that's so beautiful. Can I draw like that? I imagine one day I can draw like that, so beautiful. You will think like that, and you will try your best. And I think that's the best thing in copying the work. Not to sell, not to for sale, not to compete, but to figure out the reason, and you will make great progress while doing this work. And I really hope someday I could have a quiet studio and do this work again, very, very quiet, nobody disturb the working process, and I'll do the copy again from beginning to the end. And hopefully you could help me record the entire working process to be a contribution to later art lovers.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.